Hello there, CryptoQ Media. I'm glad you decided to come back to my channel. That RULP has officially begun testing RL, US, and D is major news. It's Ripple's stablecoin for USD. The XRP ledger is where it is now being tested. Additionally, the starting point will be two independent chains. Ethereum and XRP ledger would also be a part of it. This is really important. This is great news for XRP. Without XRP, this would not be able to function or process transactions. Because of how the XRP ledger is coded, this makes XRP more useful. Also, I've always thought it was a ridiculous and naive assumption that Ripple would use other payment methods, such cross-border transactions, and XRP would become obsolete and unnecessary. With a larger stake in the asset than any other stakeholder, Ripple has no incentive to harm it. The greatest stakeholder in terms of quantity is Ripple's. Even when seen in that context, the reasoning behind their actions remains baffling. In contrast to stablecoins, which serve a purpose but are controlled by a central authority, decentralized cryptocurrencies will continue to achieve market acceptance. Hence, the response is situational. But they've finally resolved it, and I'll show you the details. They made it quite clear that XRP can still be used for international payments, while transferring funds internationally. On top of that, we learned more today regarding, I assume most of you are already aware of this, that broke yesterday. David Schwartz, who is one of the three persons responsible for designing XRP and the XRP ledger, as well as the chief technical officer of Ripple's, provided us some additional data today. Plus, he was talking about one feature that will make it different from other cryptocurrency. Ripple getting in, though, is a very good sign. The time to act is now, in my opinion. The stablecoin market is significantly smaller than anticipated. In terms of XRP's long-term viability, this is the type of thing you should be delighted about if you want it to be around in 10, 20, 30 years from now, and beyond. If Ripple is successful, we will have something exciting new to anticipate, so I can understand your interest. When compared to their competitors, I believe they have the potential to be a formidable force in this field. So there's no misunderstanding, I am not from a wealthy family or anything. Due to my lack of training as a financial advisor, you should not place your faith in my advice or buy anything just because I say it. Just an enthusiast here who enjoys making YouTube videos on cryptocurrency for fun and relaxation. Alright, then. The official post on the Ripple website is this. Ripple is happy to announce that Ripple USD beta testing has begun, and the RLUSD ticker sign is visible on the XRP ledger and Ethereum magnet. More high-quality assets added to the XRP ledger means more liquidity for users, developers, and applications, as well as additional opportunities for institutional use cases. This is a huge step in the right way. Ethereum hosts the mainnet version of Ripple USD and has plans to expand to other blockchains and decentralized finance protocols in the future. Now that Ripple USD has entered its beta phase, it is now testing extensively. Since this product is obviously unavailable, they go on to explain that they have learned to be cautious about scams for the sake of efficiency, safety, and clarity. Everything can be purchased, but if you come across someone selling it, turn away. Do not be deceived, I beg you. They further proved its whereabouts on the XRP ledger. BitHump is popular, so I decided to research it. It seems like they made 1 billion of them. Unless I skimmed the article really quickly, I don't remember seeing that. Nevertheless, they are conducting tests there, with a budget of 1 billion RL or USD. You have merely scratched the surface. The fact that more can always be made is obvious. And then they continue. Evidently, there is a need for trustworthy coinage. The stability and usefulness of this are my apologies. Check it out when RLUSD is available. You may stop stressing over XRP now. It should be this way. This gives hope. Ripple is prepared to launch a stablecoin to serve a market expected to surpass 2.8 trillion by 2028, thanks to its over a decade of experience developing business finance solutions. In its cross-border payment solution, it will use both RLUSD and XRP to help its global consumers and make their experience much better. Yeah. Since it is only beginning, they are jumping in. But, to some extent, that is true. It may be bigger now than it was 6 years ago, but it won't have a chance against its size in 510 years. Thus, that concludes it. This means that Ripple should act swiftly if they are serious about their plans. The timing is perfect for their market entry. And eventually become one of the most popular stablecoins of all time. In around 20 years, you might be able to hop in as a new competitor. I pray that all goes well. That may sound like an insurmountable obstacle in a more established asset class with a greater barrier to entry, but right now, with Ripple's massive financial war chest, it's not. It is true that they are in a favorable situation. This is fantastic news for XRP. It is, in fact, crucial. This is how the ledger works. You'll be ecstatic to witness its implementation because that's how it was intended to work. Afterwards, XRP can be used, of course, in solutions for making international payments. Just a few months ago, we found out that routes touching the US were affected by the SEC v Ripple litigation. It seems like XRP had no users. A tether had been inserted. As expected, they are now launching RLUSD, a stablecoin that will utilize XRP and essentially replace Tether. In a nutshell, it works. It seems out they weren't joking when they said this will replace Tether. So, I'm speculating there, but I think that's the end result. On top of that, they have to deal with all the bureaucratic red tape. Consequently, I think it's fair to say that this is likely to be the case. Thanks to my fellow expert, YouTuber Crypto Eddie, I came across this thread from David Schwartz. I must admit, this functionality is a huge differential among stablecoins. Consequently, I was curious. Their language was completely incomprehensible to me. Here, what distinguishes it from the rest? This topic so came to light. This was started by the vet. Validation for XRP, UNL, and Ledger D is what he does. Continued by saying that XRP Ledger Automated Market Maker utilization requires XLS73 and that testing for RL, USD, and beyond is where the clawback is intended. The Ethereum USDC contract relies on the block listing account. Appropriate trust lines work backwards and are incompatible with XRP ledgers. So, I'll keep this video professional and avoid talking about my private life. All I'm doing is highlighting where this conversation started. This coin is quite stable, as I indicated before the film even began. Its location is central. No problem at all. There are times when that's the best move to make. That is perfectly fine, reasonable, and far from awful. However, this opens the door to features that aren't best suited to a decentralized cryptocurrency. For instance, the capability to halt XRP transactions would be disastrous. Obviously, that can't happen. If someone were to recover XRP ledger transactions, that would cause a huge issue. We strongly disagree with that. The XRP ledger is distinct from the central databases that hold XRP transactions on behalf of exchanges. No amount of back and forth can achieve that goal of avoiding uncertainty. Someone brought up the question of why clawback is necessary for a stablecoin here. A stable currency does not necessitate it, as the veterinarian pointed out. Why are we doing this, he inquires. What is the point, what is the purpose of this to him? It says a lot that neither Circle nor Tether have included it in any of their features. For instance, block listing accounts are required for a stablecoin, and that Cookie Crypto claims it contradicts everything that crypto should be. Anyone who has watched my video has my sincere appreciation. Subscribing to my channel is a great way to show your support. Farewell for now. I will see you later.